Throughout the novel, Wallace second-guesses not only what his friends and lover think of him, but he second-guesses what he thinks of himself, his own real life. Wallace seeks a deeper engagement with a certain version of life, certainly the near all-white academic life and its near all-white Midwestern setting. The beginning of Wallace's journey is told at the end of the book. A prologue positioned as epilogue, Wallace's optimistic arrival on his funded PhD program reveals his desire to assimilate. Wallace believes himself a Midwesterner at heart when he arrives, but within hours of arriving he senses how foolish that is. The Midwest represents real America, which is white America. His abusive, broken past represents everything that this real America is not: Southern, poor, black, and violent. Wallace is excited to meet his new good-looking friends, but in the fictive present at the start of the novel, years later, his friends are placed as his particular group of white people, akin to upright deer, like they belong to their own particular species. In the throng of white people, the air heavy with their good times, they have become as alien as the tiny organisms of his lab. Wallace's close friends are almost exclusively white, male, and privileged. They enjoy sailing, whereas Wallace cannot swim, and throughout the novel is portrayed as physically weaker than his friends, especially in several scenes with his lover Miller. Wallace's stomach hangs down towards his thighs. It is the tallest and most attractive character, Miller, who is not gay, that Wallace eventually starts a sexual relationship with. The theme of physical perfection and male beauty is placed in opposition to male violence in the novel. The two themes are never far from each other. Of course, this duality is a feature of masculinity. In the later parts of the novel, Wallace watches an attractive man eating, and he observes how the man's beauty only reflects his own perceived lack of being beautiful. Taylor works on two levels: male perfection and imperfection, and black beauty, black imperfection. Beauty is a kind of unrelenting cruelty. It takes the truth, hones it to a terrifying keenness, and uses it to slice us to the bone. Miller, the most attractive and tallest, yet he reveals to have nearly killed a boy in his youth through extreme violence. When Wallace asks him why, Miller replies, "I don't know. It's like that, I think. With trauma, arrhythmias, his brain bled where I hit him." Miller assumed Wallace was asking why the boy nearly died, not why Miller decided to nearly beat him to death. Frustrated with Wallace's elusiveness once they turn their relationship sexual, he has another fight. It is implied Miller has severely beaten the man, who he claims called him a faggot. "I had to set him straight, because I'm not a faggot, Wallace." Moments after this scene, Miller, who always penetrates Wallace, violently penetrates him,